Gauss's law. Can you tell what is flux ka formula by Gauss's law?
lambda L by epsilon naught.
No, Q by epsilon naught. हाँ, lambda L भी चलेगा, which is Q upon epsilon naught. Lambda L भी चलेगा, no problem. Right. Third application. Derive expression for electric field intensity at any point near charged infinite plane sheet. Charged infinite plane sheet. Charged infinite plane sheet. So if I consider a plane sheet, infinite plane sheet means size of the plane is very large as compared to distance of point from the sheet. So this is plane sheet. Here I am showing positive charge on the sheet, which has surface charge density sigma. Just draw this much. Aditya, you are there? Aditya Pillai?
Yes, sir.
Test why you have not written? Sunday's test.
Sir, I have written.
And paper you have sent?
Yes, sir.
Whom you sent the paper?
To you in WhatsApp. And that
with which
उसके
mobile?
This same mobile.
I didn't got that paper.
उसके साथ आपको टाइम टेबल ही भेजा था मेरा फाइनल एग्जाम का.
मुझे खाली टाइम टेबल मिला, वो भी कल मिला टाइम टेबल, और पेपर मिला ही नहीं. ये मंडे आपने टाइम टेबल भेजा बराबर?
हाँ.
और पेपर कभी भेजा? फिर पेपर तो है ही नहीं इसमें.
पेपर संडे को ही भेजा सर.
नहीं आया मेरे पास पेपर. Resend then.
Okay sir, okay.
See, don't cheat, huh? Nobody should cheat. If you are not writing, you tell me what is reason, I will explain you whether you should write or you should not write. But if you are taking your own decision, then you will get mark as per your decision only. Draw this sheet.
Done, sir.
Okay. So this is plane sheet. Now we are taking 2 points. One P, other P dash, near this charged plane sheet at same distance. Mark 2 points. Both are at distance R. At distance R from Z. Done this also. Aditya here. Hello Aditya.
Yes sir.
See, every day you are late.
Sir, my lecture was there.
Pardon?
My lecture was there now. Maths lecture.
Maths lecture you had where?
My Alan.
So send the message every time. If you are missing the lecture, how will you understand?
Yes sir, sir. What I missed.
Because I have to wait for the students. If everybody is not there, I have to wait.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलेगा. or you can tell कि 10 minutes late होएगा, 5 minutes, so as per that I can revise ना.
Okay, sir.
Chalo. This is plain sheet. P and P dash are the point at distance r near the conductor. To use Gauss's theorem or Gauss's law, I have to enclose this. So I'm just drawing one Gaussian cylinder. I'm drawing Gaussian cylinder which passes through this sheet and encloses charge. Consider an infinite plane sheet to be charged uniformly with positive charge having surface charge density sigma. Let P and P dash be 2 points near the sheet at distance r. Draw Gaussian cylinder having cross-sectional area A such that P and P dash lies on outer plane surfaces. Intensity at point P is directed normally outwards. At P dash also it will be directed normally outwards. Let ds be the elemental area surrounding P bar. Similarly at P dash, and area vector is always perpendicular to the plane. E is also perpendicular, so both are in same direction. Just complete this diagram, then I'm explaining you the derivation of E. Again, I'm repeating, Sunday's test is on two topics. One is friction and other is electric field intensity. Friction and electric field intensity. Just complete diagram, then I will explain you the theory behind this.
Done, sir.
Done? Everybody is done? Shall I clear it off?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Consider, see, try to maintain 120 and above in the MCQ paper. Till it is above this, there is no tension or fear of any tension. But lesser than this, please you have to contact me so that I can keep extra lecture individually. So try to maintain this 120 and above wala mark. No question of worry if you get that. And Aditya, slightly you have to put effort. Aditya here.
Yes, sir.
Right. Consider a plane infinite plane sheet. to be charged uniformly with positive charge having charge density sigma. Let P comma P dash be 2 points near the plane sheet at distance r. Draw a Gaussian cylinder having cross-sectional area A such that P comma P dash lies on plane surfaces. Lies on plane surfaces. The electric field intensity E bar is directed normally outwards. Let ds be elemental area surrounding point P and P dash. Please copy this much. total?
Done, sir.
Therefore, electric flux through plane surfaces, comma phi is integral of EDS from P as well as from P dash. So this is 2 times integral of ds. That means it is 2 times E ds cos 0. So it is 2 times E ds. ds is nothing but area A, equation 1, by Gauss's law. Flux phi is Q inside upon epsilon naught. So flux is sigma into area upon epsilon naught. Equation 2. From 1 and 2, we get 2 times A is sigma A upon epsilon naught. So E equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. Completed this. Copy it from this.
Done, sir.
Everybody is done. Shall I clear it off?
Yes, sir.
Last time you will write this is expression for electric field intensity near infinite plane charge sheet. Charge sheet. So can I clear this now? Hello? Hello? So now I'm giving you list of formula for intensity for point charge, electric dipole, axis, equator, any point, cylinder, sphere, all together, and few things which are not there for you. That all I'm giving. That much you have to remember for entrance, and for derivation only 3 in 12. One was that sphere, other was thin wire and finer sheet. 12th के लिए 3 ही है खाली, हाँ? And 11th के लिए point charge, dipole, axis, equator, any point. And rest all are only for entrance. Formula for electric field intensity. What is general formula for intensity? Current? General intensity by basic definition. Yes, Karan?
So electric force upon charge.
Beautiful, yes. Force upon charge. Or V upon distance d. This is general, basic. Then for point charge, E is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R square. For electric dipole at any point on axis. At any point on axis, E equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught 2p upon r cube. Direction is, it is along p bar. That means from negative charge to positive charge. For electric dipole at any point on equator, E equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon p upon r cube. Direction, it is opposite to p bar. Okay, just copy this much for formula. Yes, completed full.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fifth, intensity at any point due to electric dipole. At any point due to electric dipole is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught p upon r cube root of 3 cos square theta plus 1, and tan of alpha is half tan theta. Copy. For axis same as P, for equator opposite, and for any point you have to find tan alpha, which is half tan theta. Theta matlab angle made by line joining center and P with axis.
Done, sir.
Okay. This all we have proved. Huh? Now something which we have not proved. Intensity near thin charged conductor if charge is on its surface, means like this is thin conductor, point is at distance a near this conductor, length of conductor is L, and it is given charge on its surface like this. So on the line joining, it is not dipole, see, throughout same charge. So formula of E is K lambda. Lambda means charge per unit length. 1 upon A minus of 1 upon A plus L. Please copy properly all the formulas. This I am putting star here. That means we don't have derivation. Only for entrance you have to remember. If paper is tough, they will ask all this, that too directly formula based.
Written, sir.
Seventh one. Electric field due to charge on semicircular conductor at center O. That means semicircular conductor, charge is distributed on its surface at center O, whose radius is R. Intensity will be obviously directed outward because all charge are positive. So if you consider elemental part, intensity will be directed outward, which will have component. So here E is given by K lambda, 2K lambda by R. Lambda, you know, it is nothing but charge per unit length. Here length is pi r because it is semicircle, right? This will have two components, horizontal and vertical. All horizontal will get cancelled, only vertical will get. You have to only remember formula 2K lambda by R.
Done, sir.
Electric field intensity at O due to charge on half of semicircle. So this is half of semicircle, whose again radius is R. Charge is distributed on it. E is given by K lambda by R for total will be root 2 times K lambda by R. Right. Root 2 times K lambda by R.
Done, sir.
General case means whatever angle at the center of this arc. General case. Let angle be alpha. General case, what will be the intensity at center O, radius is R. It is given by 2k lambda by R into sine of alpha by 2. So that's why if it is 90 degree, then sine 45 is 1 by root 2. We got root 2k lambda by R. Semicircle, sine 90, 2k lambda by R. Copy, general case. This also done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 10th one. This time this is thin conductor. So it is not cylindrical shaped, a rectangular conductor. And point P is at distance A near this, not necessarily center, such that it makes angle phi 1 with the top end and phi 2 with the bottom end. Charge is given to the surface. So here intensity will have two components. One will be along x-axis, other will be along y-axis. This is called as E perpendicular and this one is called E parallel. E perpendicular is given by k lambda by A into sine of phi 1 minus sine of phi 2 plus sine of phi 2, and E parallel is k lambda by A cos of phi 2 minus cos of phi 1. Right. Phi 1, phi 2 are angle with top and bottom. This is mostly asked in J double. This one. Better?
Yes, sir. Done.
Next formula. Intensity at any point. This is 11th huh? or 10th?
11.
Intensity at axis of circular ring. Like if this is ring which is charged uniformly, center O, radius R, at a distance of x there is point P, we want intensity. So intensity at point P on the axis of ring is given by E equals to K. K means 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. KQX upon R square plus X square raised to 3 by 2. At center, X will become 0. So E will be equals to 0. At X tending to infinity, if denominator is infinity, anything upon infinity is also 0. So E at center 0, E at infinity 0, at any point KQX upon R square plus X square raised to 3 by 2. Right.
Done, sir.
See, you have to write each formula at least 5 times to remember all. Now, based on Gauss's law, first, for solid conducting sphere, for solid conducting sphere or hollow conducting और hollow non conducting. Hollow कुछ भी रहेगा, charge उसका surface पे है. So we are talking about if charge is on the surface. Actually, वो first, for this we have proved point outside That means distance is greater than radius. If you remember, we got E as 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q by r square. On surface, E is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by capital R square. See, at any point inside, E is 0. Copy.
Done, sir.
Now, so which we have not proved. This was second part. Non-conducting sphere. So if it is not conducting sphere, that means charge is inside the sphere, not outside. Charge is inside. So rho is called as charge per unit volume. So here we consider volume charge density. Volume charge density. First case, point lies outside, no change in the formula. It will remain same, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square, no change in formula. On surface, no change in formula, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. But if point is inside, then there will be change, because this time charge enclosed is not 0 if point lies inside. Hello?
Yes, sir.
If point lies inside, suppose here, then if I enclose this, there will be charge. So I cannot say intensity is 0. That's why it's very important to be remembered. If point lies inside the non-conducting sphere. If it is conducting, E0, hollow E0, non-conducting, E is not 0. Then E is given by rho r upon 3 epsilon naught, or E is rho means total charge Q upon volume of that sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. into R upon 3 epsilon naught. 3 we can cancel. So it will be Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R upon R cube. Right, this one. The charge per unit volume is constant. So E will become directly proportional to R. Whereas in other cases it was inversely proportional to R square. Inside non-conducting sphere, very important, directly proportional to R we are getting.
Done, sir.
Yes, everybody is copied all the formula. Shall I clear it now?
Yes, sir.
Next one is again based on Gauss's law. Third one, intensity near charged cylinder or long wire. E is lambda upon 2 pi r epsilon naught, which we have already proved. Fourth, intensity near non-conducting cylinder. First was conducting cylinder or hollow cylinder. Fourth is non-conducting cylinder. Just copy third one, then I'm explaining non-conducting one. Non-conducting cylinder means, again remember, charge is not outside, it is inside. This is the meaning of non-conducting. Yes, done. For is point, line, outside, same formula will come, that is lambda upon 2 pi r epsilon naught. Same formula. Lambda is nothing but charge upon length. If they give in charge per unit volume, then lambda should be changed. If rho is charge per unit volume, then rho will be Q. What is volume of cylinder? It is pi r square L,
Yes, sir.
and Q by L, can I take lambda? This Q by L. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
So rho is lambda upon pi r square. So my E will become, in place of lambda, rho pi capital R square upon 2 pi r epsilon naught. So pi cancel, rho r square upon 2 r epsilon naught. But same formula can be modified in this way. You can remember same formula. Right. So whether it is conducting, non-conducting, outside, formula remains same. Only change will come for inside. Okay, done.
Done, sir.
Just one last formula, because so many formula I have given, you have to revise all the formula. Second one, point lies inside the non-conducting cylinder. This is cylinder. Non-conducting इसलिए charge is inside. Shortcut में आपको proof बता देता हूँ. Point is inside. So this Gaussian cylinder will lie inside and heat will be acting outward. So in this case, R is less than R, point is inside. What is total flux? It will be only from curved surface because upper side there is no charge. So total flux will be only from this curved surface, which is E into curved surface area 2 pi R into L. शॉर्टकट में कर रहा हूँ. Again say flux is only from this area, this. E into curve surface area, Gaussian, surface का radius is r, length l, area 2 pi r. This is nothing but q inside upon epsilon naught E into 2 pi rl. Q inside is nothing but total charge since rho means charge inside upon inside वाले का volume pi r square. So I can say therefore rho pi r square l upon epsilon naught is E into 2 pi r l. Pi 1 r 1 l you can cancel. So we get E as rho r upon 2 epsilon naught. So just remember, if charge is inside, E and R are coming directly proportional. If it is outside, then it is coming inversely proportional. Write only this much today. So many formula I have given. Please write and practice. This all are not there in our state board textbook. That's why I gave you formula. State board cut 12th में only 3. Charge sphere, infinite wire, sheet. Yes, can I clear this?
Yes, sir.
That's all.